right. Thank you so much for tuning back in to another reaction video. My name is Chris.
My name is Sam.
We are Offset.
Era.
Yahoo! All right. And as you've seen in the title, we're bringing back
Freeze the Fall.
This is actually brand new. This is actually the first for us on the channel.
Yep.
The band recently reached out.
They reached out directly. They sent an email to our band account.
Right.
Yep. Hello, trusted reactor community. Freeze the Fall here. Wow, we did it. On July 31st, our debut EP Thrones, along with the final single One Left Standing, which is the video we're checking out, will drop on all streaming platforms. We simply cannot thank you enough for the invaluable role you've played in helping to expand our listening audience and build our growing fan base around the world. Well, we'd like to thank you for teaming up with BEL Development for reacting to one of our songs, Top Shelf Fillin', title track for our recent EP, by the way.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was really, really cool seeing somebody, a fellow reactor, check out our music,
Right. And they spent some time analyzing the lyrics, which I think they nailed pretty well as far as like what the song was about, the sentiment, and then not only that, they commiserated a little bit because they're a part of that same community. Sometimes you're beating your head against the wall, putting out music you think is awesome, and it's just not.
It just doesn't catch on, or it takes a while to catch on, and so the fact that you guys went out of your way and you were so positively receptive to our music. That's such a cool thing. Like, if you're ever doing more shows in Canada,
that ain't too far. We can drive up to Canada. I mean, it is a little far, but still. Point of this all, though, is that they sent us the video before it's even out. Like, we got a video.
The official drop date is 11:15 a.m. July 31st. They requested that we don't put this up before that, so we're gonna play it safe, and this is gonna come out at the day after.
All right, well, I think we've hemmed and hummed enough. Let's go ahead and jump into this one.
I agree.
Okay.
And for anyone jumping in with us for the very first time, welcome to the channel.
Welcome indeed.
Don't forget your headphones.
Don't forget my headphones. Welcome indeed to the channel. If you guys haven't heard our first reaction, make sure you check that out as well. We did Daughters of Witches, I believe is what it was called.
Yeah, I think they actually directly commented on our reaction. That was so cool.
Very cool. So yeah, we're making buddies out here. Well, we got our buddies up here on deck for you.
But if you're not new to the channel,
you know what time it is.
It's time for
the glorious,
the epic transition.
All right, it's very weird not pulling a video up on YouTube.
It is. It's dark.
So weird. All right, well, let's get into this.
Without further ado, let's dive into this brand new song, One Left Standing.
Here we go. If I can get this VLC player to work. There we go.
Oh, that's cool. The old time.
I can't seem to find a use for my time. Sit and stare behind. And
the vocal melody. So the vocal melody to me kind of gives me Cranberries a little bit.
A little bit.
Zombie, like from Cranberries.
Oh, I can see them being influenced by the Cranberries. Cranberries are awesome.
I love Cranberries. Yeah.
That song Dreams. That's just
very cool.
Top tier.
All right, let's try it again.
Yeah.
There we go. Now let's.
I can't seem to find a use for my time. Sit and stare behind. And
delay on the vocal.
can't seem to find the evidence inside. Show the world I won't be broken. I don't know what is worse.
Some like distorted drums going on.
Some sort of cool sound.
Inside your heart, then I'd understand why you held on, but I just couldn't. The face inside my dreams was me, and I gave in.
Very crunchy guitars.
Nice bass.
lick up there, one up on the neck, on the base.
And now there's nothing left. The blue-eyed girl who saved me. Then the curtain falls.
I do like that harmony on the vocal.
And when they close their eyes, our lives will be there, and we shall dream no more. 'Cause the face inside my dreams was me, and I gave it everything. Ain't it funny how it all just fades away now? And as we fall apart, I can't seem to break my fall. Thought I'd be the one left standing, held on too close, letting go. And now there's nothing left.
There's a lot here, so and I'm going to address some of the naysayers that say stuff about this band. They talk about the production a lot and saying that there's a lot of overdubbed guitars, and I do hear them. That doesn't mean that's a bad thing. I mean, as long as they can play the song live, I
Yeah.
don't see any problem with that. Also,
Yeah, I'm always you and I have had this conversation. Like
Right.
know, we can, you can do anything you want in the studio.
right.
As like you can overdub guitar, you can add guitars to make them sound, as thick and powerful as you possibly can, so long as you're able to replicate that live.
Right.
Yeah.
Or the parts are not too integral to where it's like the song is really lacking without that part.
Yeah.
There are a few songs that we've done even personally where I've dubbed guitars in that we don't play live, especially for stuff like Can't Take It, for instance. There's
Yeah.
just extra rhythm in there. Sometimes it's just nice to have it when you're playing a really driving lead part where you could just have like a really crunchy driving rhythm guitar just hitting the same chord. Here, what we're hearing is it sounds like some picking. It sounds like picking guitar parts going on. They're picking and they're doubled, which obviously that's
Yeah.
two guitars. You're not gonna be able to do that live, but is that necessary live? Not really.
If you're able to replicate it,
Right.
by alternating the way you strum or just sticking to the core strumming, like, so long as it serves the performance in the song,
Right.
and doesn't detract from the flow of the song,
Right.
then you're not going to have much of a problem.
Right. I also tend to think that you listen to a recording over and over and over and over and over again, it's going to get micro analysis.
Yeah, like you listen to it enough times, you're going to be able to like pick up on the smallest minute, the most
problems
minute
and things.
details.
So you might as well do a little extra production so it sounds good. I mean, that's the whole point. I mean, you go into a studio, you want it to make it the ideal version.
You're
of that
investing
song.
your time, and in some
Yeah.
cases, if you're going to someone else's studio, you're investing money. So
Exactly.
of course you're going to want things to sound as pristine as possible.
Exactly.
Without not to the extent of stripping away the humanity and the realness, because nothing's ever going to be perfect.
Exactly.
We're humans. Nothing is going to be 100% perfect. But at the same time, you want you're going to if you're investing those resources, you're going to want things to sound as pristine as you possibly can. And if you're able to replicate it, pull it off live exactly as it is, then all the more power to you. That just goes to show that you can talk the talk by way of having a clean, pristine recording, but you can also walk the walk by pulling it off live.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
And as we fall apart, I can't seem to break my fall. Thought I'd be the one left standing, held on too close, letting go. And now there's nothing left. The blue-eyed girl who saved me. I'll waste my time here in my mind until I find myself again. And as we fall apart, I can't seem to break my fall. Thought I'd be
So much sound right there too.
I like that sound. It's coming in this one. It's using it as the outro, like that fade.
There's just bells going on. That's cool.
I dig that. That's got like a kind of like a zen, really trippy mellow feel to it.
Right.
I dig those little ambiance
Yeah.
enhancements.
All right. Let's freeze the fall. One left standing. I like the song.
Yeah.
It's very mellow, but rocking at the same time. Kind of a grindy or kind of a lurchy or kind of a song.
Yeah.
Lots of undertone parts, like clean and like I was mentioning before, all the
Very
clean.
driving bass, great tone.
Right.
Very rhythmic. Just keeping tight with the drums. No, there was never really any need for anything particularly flashy. Just really cool clean dynamics, some really cool ambient sound, like in the intro there was a little bit of like distortion effect, and then at the end it's like using it as a gradual fade out with like those little ambient bells, like it makes me think like zen new age sort of a vibe, like even if that's just a studio effect, it adds dimension to the recording.
Something we don't do a lot. I don't do a lot of soundscaping. It's something that
It'd be something cool to try.
It's a lot of work.
It is, but it's
I think also it's a lot of experimentation.
Yeah.
Like you're not really, unless you want to do something totally left field, or you don't want to do something that somebody else has done, then you really gotta get creative.
Let's shock the people. Let's like there's people. I mean, as far as like local or regional acts goes, there are people that have listened to Offset Era for a long time.
Yeah.
And I think some of them were surprised when we first started going heavy and started varying and doing a little bit more experimenting with the music.
Right.
So I think if we were to do something that was like way out of left field, they'd be like, "Whoa, what the hell are they doing?" Or some people would be like, "Oh, great, they finally cracked."
I hope you guys do well. I hope the album goes well. I hope everyone, you guys got tons of people on our channel. Like, we went to do these reactions this filming session. There were some Freeze the Fall suggestions, and I'm like, little do you know, because they don't know this song's coming out. So you guys, hopefully Freeze the Fall fans will be also happy with this, because hey, we got the video before anyone else did. So
and that
feels pretty cool.
That was really cool again to see that email get directly from. That was
like
awesome.
I said, we just watched a file that was on my hard drive. That was not on the internet yet. It will be by the time you see this video.
That is so cool. Like,
it's very cool.
These little doors and windows that are starting to open up like that.
Yeah. And we're happy.
I can't wait to see where it goes next. And congratulations on the upcoming EP release. That's so cool.
You guys continue to let us know if you have any more Freeze the Fall you want us to check out. We'll definitely do it on the next few weeks of filming. But just leave it in the comments here, or you can do it on our community tab under the latest reaction thread. But in the meantime, we are Offset Era.
2/3 of Offset Era, Southwest Florida's premier 3-piece punk core act. We have an extensive playlist of all of our original music, as well as it being available on all digital streaming platforms. We have a fun, fresh, and powerful 6-song EP that's been out now for several months, Top Shelf Villain, as well as a music video our main man Chris helped put together.
Yes.
With some animation and a little bit of help from the computer.
Yes, computers. If you guys want to follow the band, you're welcome to do so. We are on Instagram and on Facebook.
And, of course, YouTube.
YouTube and Patreon. We do have one there as well. If you want to support us in a financial way, you certainly can do so there. We put our uncensored or unaltered reactions that get blocked for copyright.
No blurs, no bleeps, no bars.
Yep, so that's something you like to see, or you want to help us out, you can do that. $5 to join, and I don't really care if you stick around. It helps out a lot, and I know that money is not an easy thing for everyone. So if you contribute, that's great.
Any contribution is greatly appreciated.
Yeah. We also have some shows coming up.
That's right. Saturday, August 3rd, we're going to be at Ceremony Brewery in Bonita Springs with Sataria and Rocks Revolt.
Yep.
Saturday, August 10th, we're going to be at the historic Heard Opera House in Arcadia with Six Eyes, The Dude, and On the Fence.
Yep.
And then Saturday, August 17th, we're going to be at Rackham Spirits and Times in Cape Coral with Nine Soft and Cruel Curses.
That is 3 shows in August if you didn't count.
Yeah, I think that's got to be our busiest month since April.
All right, well, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Let us know what you want to see in the next one.
And we'll see you then.
We'll see you there. Peace out.